All right, so we're going to try and see if this is a perfect square trinomial, and the short form for perfect square trinomial is PST. So let's go ahead and we do the check. Remember, when you get better, you can do this in your head. So 121x squared, the square root of it is 11x. That has to be multiplied by the square root of 1. And the square root of 1 is going to be 1. And then we take that answer and times it by 2. I keep putting that times symbol. I'm going to change it to a dot. There we go. So 11 times 1 is 11x times 2 is 22x. And then we check, they match. So we know it's a perfect square trinomial. The first term is going to be the 11x. The second term is the 1. And so just a reminder, I'm using these factors here that we already square rooted. And we know that since it's a negative for the b value, it's a negative in my bracket, and we make it squared. Done. Okay, let's try the next one. So we're going to check, is this a perfect square trinomial? Square root of 9x squared is 3x. That is multiplied by the square root of 16, which is 4. And then we times it by 2. So 3x times 4 is 12x, times by 2 is 24x. Now this time, it does not match. My b value does not match, so therefore it's not a perfect square trinomial, and we may have to be able to factor it another way. So it's not a perfect square trinomial. Let's see if we can factor this using chart method. So for chart method, whoops, got some writing on there. Okay, so for chart method, we are going to look at the factors of 9x squared. So I'm going to do 3x times 3x. And then the factors for 16, I'm going to do 8 and 2. So when I multiply, 3 times 8 is 24x. 3 times 2 is 6x. And I can see that these add to 30x. I want 30 to be negative. So then these factors have to also be negative, which means negative in here. Okay, so we have 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 8. Okay, and that's why you do the check. Without the check, you can't factor it super quick with using the PST like we did in the first two examples. As soon as your check tells you it's not that, then we know we got to go to chart method. All right, let's go ahead. We'll do the check and see, is this a PST? So my first term, I can square root it, gives me 3x. Second term, I can square root it as 7, and then we times it by 2. So 3 times 7 is 21x, times 2 gives me 42x, and we got a match with our b. So then we know it's going to be 3x and 7 squared. My sign is plus, so I have to have a plus here. Done. So you can see the advantage. If you can recognize a perfect square trinomial, it's a lot faster to factor. Okay, let's do our last one. So we're going to do our check right here. So square root of 25x squared is going to be 5x. We're going to times that by the square root of the c value, which is 3, and then by 2. And so that gives us 15x times 2, which is 30x. We got a match with our b. So now we know it's going to be 5x and 3, and the middle sign has to be a negative. Now, before I look at the rule, I just want to point out one thing. Let's say you were doing D and you don't recognize this as a perfect square trinomial, and you went to chart method. So let's say 9x squared we know is going to be 3x times 3x. 49 we know it's going to be 7 times 7. And then we multiply. 3x times 7 is 21x. 3x times 7 is 21x, and we can see it adds to 42x, which we want to be positive, so both of these are positive. So look what happened. We have the exact same factors in our bracket by chart method, and then we can take that and write it the way we have here. So if you don't recognize a perfect square trinomial, you can always solve it using chart method and still get the same answer. So that's kind of nice to know. All right, so a polynomial in the form a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, or a squared minus 2b squared plus b squared is a perfect square trinomial, and it can be factored as the following. And remember that we can do that check. So let's put that just on the side there to help you. So the check is we take the square root of the first term and it gives us an answer of A. Take the square root of the C value, which will give us an answer of B. And then we take that answer and times by 2. Right, and that's our check. And that's, if I simplify this, 2AB. And if you look, that's what it says is in the middle. Okay, so if that happens, then you know we can factor it very quickly using that. And if you don't recognize it, remember, have no fear. You can always go back and do chart method. All right, hopefully that's helped you understand our special cases of difference of squares and perfect square trinomial. And you guys have a great day.